Right. Weird. Oh, I was reading this thing. It was funny. It was like, not on mine. I was looking at somebody's video, and I always read the comment section. And it's like, somebody was saying something, and then they said, "Shouldn't do social media if you can't handle the comments." And I'm like, you can do social media and not handle the comments. That's what delete's for. But what's weird is that people that say these things, they'll get deleted and then get mad that they got deleted. And I just thought that was weird. I don't know. I just think it's funny. What the heck is that thing? Looks like a rat or a prairie dog or something. It ain't a prairie dog. I don't think so. It ain't his bed though. Hey, what up, PMC? What you doing up? Actually, no. This is your normal wake up time. Never mind. Forget I said. Only problem with doing this, yeah. The only problem with doing these on the phone is that I only keep one phone. So whenever I got to go back to the channel to like mod somebody or whatever, I got to switch screens and all that. But I'm on one phone having food. Mm, mm. So you got your morning cup of Joe on, huh? Nice. I'm just up. What song they playing? I always walk by this department store and there's always some song. I don't know that one. Usually I be knowing the tracks. Samurai Champloo. That is that good. I be trying to cop the new animes. I don't be feeling them as bad, you know? I be trying to, but like some of them are good, some of them aren't. What I was watching though, I was watching the new season of The Boys. The first three episodes anyway, because the other ones are not released yet. They're doing it, weekly, which is hilarious because I'm thinking to myself, hey, this is television where I got to wait a week again, just like I had to with X-Men 97. Yeah. I mean, visually they're good, but I feel like it's all cutter. I don't want to sit up there and say that, and then somebody pops up with a banger that I like, and I'm just like, ah, like I'm a Demon Slayer fan. I like it, but that's because I read all the manga. A lot of people don't like it. I enjoy it for what it is, but also that's why I don't sit up here making thesis videos or what do they call them, video essays about it. So it's not the same. Yeah, they good soundtracks. Like I still love watching Ninja Scroll until they made it into a series. Like Ninja Scroll was just a standalone movie that came out in the early '90s, and it was good. Then they tried to make a series out of it, and you know what's weird about when you turn a movie into a series is that you sacrifice some of the art of it, so it wasn't as well drawn. Jubei's hair wasn't his own point. Hold on a second, man. I sound like I'm yelling. Easy, what are you doing here? I'm glad to see you, but you're up here early.
See, I'm not dead.
I just woke up, so my voice sounds all scratchy. Thank you. You have a good one now. All right. Waking up to the birds chirping and all that. But yeah, no, easy, cool to see you. Yeah, no, I just woke up. I passed out. I was on the phone with my sister for like 4 hours with her, the niece. They just bought some baby chickens. I told her I can't be around you if they're full grown because I'm going to get snacky. She told me I'm not allowed to eat the chickens. I'm like, what happens if I get snacky? Especially since, I won't give them proper names. I'll name them to how I feel like having them. I'll call you rotisserie. You'll be beer battered, and you'll be oven baked. Hey, Merlina, how you doing? As you can tell, I'm just up. Had to get up and get the juices flowing. That's why you can't visit Sunfish. Yeah, see? Yeah, he got too many creatures that I'd be like, you look delicious. And you told me the store is how many miles away? What's the old saying? Sacrifices got to be made. Oh, man, they had a festival? That sucks. I missed it. Although PMC, I'm going to be real, I'm kind of mad at Adult Swim. I mean, even though they're supposedly playing all of Sailor Moon uncut, I'm mad at them because they had an opportunity for a cartoon that they was gonna make. It was a cartoon about why Rick Moranis wasn't around for a while because some kid found him, and it turns out for the last few, turns out why the reason why he wasn't acting is because he was busy slaying demons. It was like Rick Moranis Demon Hunter or something like that. And just from the still shots, I'm like, I would have watched that. Wanted to see Rick Moranis taking on some demons and, saving us all from the apocalypse. But also, it's kind of tricky for me because I don't watch a lot of TV. And also with Adult Swim, they have a habit of like, a lot of the shows end up on HBO Max or Max as they call it now. I don't even have that. So I missed out. These birds are chirping. I'm outside before it gets hot out here. Yeah, I thought that would have been cool to see Rick Moranis as a demon hunter. It was a cartoon. It did look a little Rick and Morty-ish, though. And I fell out of love with that cartoon. You got some tasty birds where you're at? Got to be careful. See, PMC, he has a farm, too. I don't know if he farms game, and I don't know if he farms any animals. Yeah, it's soothing for a minute, but then eventually, like, all right, guys, knock it off. Talking about the birds. Oh, you got cows, horses, chickens, and pigs. Well, looks like I can't visit you. I'm like, I feel like a steak today. Some drumsticks would be good, and some bacon and eggs. Beef bacon, of course, but some sort of bacon. The pig, he can join me. I don't know. I am not a monster. I just like to eat turkey bacon. Yeah, I like beef bacon. I'm like, yeah. Plus, turkeys are hard to come by. Well, I don't live in a place where I kind of live in a place where they're plentiful, but it's just weird. Like one day when I was walking to a store, it was during the daytime. I thought it was a turkey statue. Then it started moving. I'm like, oh my God, this thing is alive and real. I'd never seen one. Oh yeah, turkey's real good, especially when I like it deep fried. It's one of the cool things about that's one of the cool things about having people that work in restaurants. Just go over there and dump one in. Nah, reason I don't give up. Oh, because it's too easy. Just like I told somebody, like, just in there, how you stay positive? I'm like, it's easy to be negative. I don't like doing anything easy. Like my family always said, I like to complicate things anyway. So, like, if I got a clear road to something, I got to throw some blocks in there, a couple of forks, all other things, maybe even a pit hole, a punji pit. Zensu Akatsuma. That's my dude. He's my favorite character on Demon Slayer. Because I've always loved the crouching moron hidden badass trope. Yep. New season's on fire. Oh, that's the other thing. What is it with anime and manga? Why is there always a giant baby? Ever since Akira, there's always a giant baby that's going to be involved somewhere, which is just creepy for everybody. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. I'm like, is that even cultural? I couldn't tell you. Never been to Japan. Don't know the Japanese. Don't know the style of cartoon. Although I do love when they say it's not a cartoon, it's an anime. I'm like, anime literally means cartoon. All right, there I am. See the sun's coming up behind me, but it ain't the big blonde cycle yet. So, we're getting to dawn. Bob from Spirited Away. Yeah. I like Hayao Miyazaki as much as the next guy, but I don't like all of it. I mean, I like stuff like Princess Mononoke. That's like, to me, That was peak top tier. I don't like his rendition of The Little Mermaid, but I don't hate on it either. Like, just because it's all right to not like something and not be a hater about it. Sometimes you just don't like something. I'm like, it was okay. I know I was sitting here watching My Neighbor Totoro, and I was just like, well, this is cute. But like the last cute movie that I enjoyed was Little Nemo. Not Finding Nemo, Little Nemo. And it's really, yeah. I mean, that don't mean it's trash. Might have just caught it at a bad time. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, Little Nemo is awesome sauce. But the only reason I even knew about that, that's the funny part, is I had not seen the cartoon as a kid. My first introduction to Little Nemo was Little Nemo the Dream Master, that game on Nintendo. You know, back when there used to be commercials for video games, like actual commercials, not just gameplay footage, but some over exaggeration of two kids sitting on their couch, and then they throw in the cartridge and explosion and all this other stuff, which makes you want to buy the game even harder because it was shameless and it worked every time. What are you gonna do? But I saw Little Nemo like a couple of years later because there was no internet. I went to this place called a video store. Yeah, young Jack Black in Pitfall, and don't forget a young Seth Green in the Rally's commercials. When it's like one double cheeseburger, ching. Yeah, you know what? Everybody wants Contra to be a live action, okay? And heck, to even make it more interesting for me, throw in some Metal Slug. Here's a good question. Well, it's not a good question, but it's a question nonetheless. It's from me, and if y'all came for intelligence, you came to the wrong place. But why hasn't there ever been any type of like film cartoon adaptation of Metroid? Why hasn't Samus ever been on anything? Only thing she's been in that I can think of is the Captain in the Game Master comic. How is Samus Aran, one of the OG bounty hunters, one of the OGs of Nintendo, one of the baddest females on the planet and off planet, how is she not adapted yet? Heck, Link had a cartoon. Mega Man had a cartoon. The Mario Brothers, of course, had the Super Show, which is where The Legend of Zelda was on. Captain N brought in tons of cameos, but Samus was never on any of them. And the only time she was adapted was into a comic book. That's weird. Yeah, but that's not Samus. It's just like I watched this anime back in the day called Iria, Zyram the Animation, and she's a female bounty hunter. And all I was thinking was, not only was Samus wiped the floor with her, but the monster that was supposedly unkillable, that would have been Samus's light work. Yeah, Power Stone. That takes me back to the days of, we're talking about the fighting game, right? That takes me back to the days of all these fighting game animes where they just made an anime for anything. Like, remember they made one for Art of Fighting? I was like, why? They made one for Battle Arena Toshinden. I'm like, why? Wasn't even that they were bad. It was just that they were just like, let's do this. Like the last two good ones were actually the two that everybody always competes with. It's Street Fighter and Fatal Fury. They both had good anime. Like Street Fighter 2, the animated movie was excellent. Best thing they ever did. Made, and Fatal Fury had a good set of movies. But just because this is the country, why did they make a King of Fighters live action movie? Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Area, Zyron the animation. That's what it was called. But to me, I even made a video. I did a short on it a long time ago. I said Zyron would be Samus's light work. That'd be Samus would take that out on her way to go handle Ridley. That's like on the way to the mother brain. But that's just how I see it. Man, I hate not having my mustache. I kept complaining about shaving my face, and I finally did it. And now I'm like, oh man, I shaved. Cut off on my hair, but I had a weird dread fro going on. Like it didn't look clean like PMC's. Mine looked like Buckwheat and Don King decided to wrestle on my head. That's why I always wore a head wrap. Space Adventure Cobra, yeah. I wish I like Gunsmith Cats. There's this guy actually on YouTube. It's a channel. He plays a lot of the good classic anime. I just haven't seen him put on Gunsmith Cat yet. But I bring that up because you know what I was watching last night, Easy, PMC, and anybody else who is movie buffage like we are. The original Gojira, the 1954 black and white classic. And it's so good in black and white. It's so good. It's like just subtitles and everything. And I was like, wow, this holds up. This still holds up. But yeah, the original Godzilla was on there. But you know, when I'm with my homies, I always gotta go Gojira. Fuse Memoirs of a Hunter Girl. I haven't seen that one. I haven't even heard of that one. You got me having to go do some research. I'm definitely check that out. I know that Berserk's on another hiatus. I'm like, damn it. Yeah, see, there's a few that I miss out on. Like, especially like, is that a Konami, Namco, and Capcom? Well, yeah, those are good developers. There's one game I missed on Nintendo, a very old game. It was called Conquest of the Crystal Palace. Fun game. And Rat the Black Manta, that was a good one. That was like, it's always funny that was when you had Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden and Strider. Nobody remembers the Rat of the Black Manta. That was a classic, though. As much as I like my games and stuff, a lot of stuff that I did miss out on. Gotta remember, it's not that I was casual. I was broken poor and predominantly homeless a lot of my life. So I got my hands on stuff when I could, but it was hard to go deep. You know, I couldn't hit up the comic book stores and have every issue. I only had enough money every now and then, or I was helping other people out. Blue Beetle, Mega Man, Ridley versus... Yeah, Samus was still dust him. I'm sorry. That's how much I love me some Samus Aran. It's like, oh, a Scarab. I remember fighting that over an Alpha Centauro. Don't you mean Centauri? No. You're not beating Samus. Who doesn't enjoy some Mega Man? Even Kid Icarus, that Cherub couldn't take her. I've always been a Samus fan. I can't help it. Bayonetta could try. Doomslayer probably. I mean, it's fighting demons everywhere, so I see that. But I don't know. I'm sorry. Never been a Bayonetta fan. I was like, oh, it's Dante. And the funniest part about when I say that is I made a video I got so much hate for a long time ago where I said Anybody notice that when Dante first came out, he basically looked like a light version of Blade? He had the same body armor, trench coat, sword, and gun combo going on. That's just me, though. And I didn't even mean it in any other way. I just thought that he looked eerily similar to Blade. Yeah. But like you remember, first Devil May Cry, he had on he had the chest protector on like he had the Kevlar on like Blade, had the trench coat Blade, leather pants Blade, sword Blade, guns Blade. But I mean it in any weird way. Just like I said that I think that Sora and Tanjiro would get along real well. You know, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, because they're both very idealistic people. Samus versus Iron Man. Well, it would be interesting because it'd be the one girl that Iron Man couldn't just swag up. Tony Stark's sauce wouldn't be enough. No matter how much swag he's got, no matter how much riz he thinks he's got, this is Samus we're talking about. You know, like when they say your charm ain't gonna get you out of this one, she's the epitome of that. To me, anyway. To me, it's all subjective. But like I was telling Easy earlier when I had a stream, I said, in order for these fights to go right, we just got to get the creators of these respective properties in their prime to go at each other in a fist fight. Whoever wins, that's who wins. That's the only way these would work. Because I don't want to see no death battles. I don't want to hear any fan theories. I don't want to hear about how the writing is this, that, and the other. I want to see the creator of this and the creator of that go at it, and whoever wins, they get to decide who wins. Just a fist fight between the creators. I'm tired of these Superman, Goku, Batman, Superman fights. I'm like, all right, get Bob Kane versus Jack Kirby, and we'll decide this Batman Superman thing for all. Because it's all writing anyway. It ain't like these people actually exist, even though they're real to us. Yep, some Smash Brothers type stuff. Ironically, in the latest Smash Brothers, Mega Man is in there. You can do Mega Man or Samus. They also got Zero Suit Samus. It's good stuff. But this last Smash Brothers game, like, they went so far as to bring in freaking Terry Bogard with Ryu and Ken. It's like, I'm like, this dude had all the sauce. The creator of that. It's funny that all that came from a guy that created Kirby. Yeah, it was. It was. One of my favorite things to watch, actually, though, when it comes to Smash Brothers, is the very first commercial I ever saw for Super Smash Brothers, where it's got Mario, Pikachu, Donkey Kong, and Yoshi walking down the field to that "Happy Together," and out of nowhere, somebody just decides to trip Yoshi, and they start just beating the crap out of each other. Pikachu just getting thrown around. Oh yeah, Star Fox. I have a love-hate relationship with that game. I hate flight simulators, but I love the characters. So that's my bag. Not really. If some old gameplay deals, even when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, my absolute favorite, one of my favorite games of all time, I'm still like, God, I hate these ship missions. Anytime I gotta fly, because I'm just terrible at it. Just like you'll hear me say, God, I hate these first-person shooters because I'm terrible at it. I'm self-aware. See? Mario. I'm still trying to figure out who came first, Metal Mario or Metal Sonic. I think Metal Sonic came first. I really don't remember. No, it had to be Metal Sonic because Metal Mario wasn't introduced until Mario 64, right? Yeah. My memory ain't as good. I could look it up, but I'm talking. Um, well, yeah, Smash Brothers had a lot of Pokemon. All right, knocked it off, didn't you? Hey, Caitlin. How you doing, Caitlin? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Why am I singing? Good morning. I don't sing, so you're going ahead for that. Mm. Oh, okay. Yo, you stay blessed and stay safe, man. Have a good one, PMC. Always good to see you. PMC has cool lives too. He just be getting on there chopping it up, just like on here about any and everything. He's more spiritual though. Plus, he takes awesome pictures. I don't take pictures. I snatch them off the internet and I post. That's what I do. Oh, what's good? I'm just chilling. I really just turned the store trip into a live stream, and the sun's coming up. That's why these birds are getting ranty. That's a big bird. I would catch it, but every time I try to move the camera to it, it either A doesn't pick it up or B is just gone. Mm. Still trying to. It's messed up because I passed out, and when I passed out, I couldn't. I was waiting for Maine to show up so that we could get some street rage going. But he ended up playing Fallout 76, and I slept. So just getting used to the streaming thing. But it's hot out here. It's very hot. Well, it's humid, not hot. But yeah, and I just came in for a quick live stream. Hot and thunderstorms. That sounds crazy. Again, I don't want to have both. Just give me either the rain or the heat, preferably the rain, and then it can take the heat with it. I didn't even get no forecast today, so I'm guessing ain't nothing going on. That's cool. Well, I don't really like the rain so much as I like overcasted skies. Because overcasted skies always give me that final battle look I like. Like, I always picture some dude walking to do the final confrontation with the dude that's waiting for him. Like final battle weather where he's walking, he's wandering. No one knows his purpose, but his purpose is vengeance kind of stuff. Look at that. I'm working my way up on these streams. Hey, as long as I'm here, I got to look up something. I'm still waiting for casting choices on gargoyles. I still hope that whoever they cast, they should have Keith David still do the voice of Goliath. Because Keith David is Keith David. Remember, that was John Carpenter's guy for a long time. You had The Thing and They Live. Both good movies. Which is funny because that both of those movies were critically panned. One was practically like blacklisted, and they became cult classic instant hits. Because they weren't denied. Oh, happy Father's Day. Yes, yes. Happy Unappreciated Guy Day. Ready for them ties and coffee cups. I'm just joshing. I always forget that that's coming up, honestly. But yeah, to all those out there, all the good ones, happy to you, easy. Man, it's bright out so fast. See? He got a T-shirt in the car with a couple of 20s. Yeah, that's about it. Hey, what up, Ron? How you doing? Hold on a sec. Done. Well, you know, I'm in the central time zone, so that's how that go. Yep. Ah, this is your main channel. Okay. I don't have a main. Actually, this is my channel. You know how people have like secondaries and stuff? Nah, I put all my nonsense in one spot. That's why I got so many videos. Other people say they don't have as many, but I'm like, you spread them across like 3 or 4 pages. Not you. I'm just mean in general. Like, all mine's on here. It's just, just a catalog of weird thoughts and, day to day. It's IRL without doing IRL stuff. Keeping it simple. Yep. And good old Maine. You know, me and the big blonde psycho got a weird relationship. Because, man, the big blonde psycho, she be shining, and then she be burning, and then she make me blind, and be all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Easy. I tried to do those silent streams again. It don't work. Only time that works is if I'm like passed out. I should do these while I'm passed out, but I don't ever have a camera on myself. Yep, them birds is chirping. They get real chirpy where I'm walking at. Like, if I were to walk that way, they get real chirpy. It's weird. I haven't seen the squirrels lately, especially since the pecan and the walnut trees are, they're getting close to about time. So it's about time for the war. But nah, it's a beautiful day so far. The fox. I never see the predator creatures. I always see like the scavengers and stuff. As the intrepid explorer wandered deeper into the dense forest, the sounds of civilization faded. Nice. Mine is still my favorite quote. The man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed. That one will always be dope. Let me see if I can say that properly. Give me a sec. The man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed. There it is. One of the few times I like my voice. Oh, I know. I was just throwing out Stephen King because you're in Maine, plus The Dark Tower. I was obsessed with that book series for so long. I would read that and it continuously over and over again. Up, the big birds are up. I could just make this an ASMR. That's the part I like. I like when the chat talks to each other. Like, I'm not one of those streamers that's like, talk to me, because half the time I don't got squat to say, or I talk too much. I'll just keep going and going because quite loquacious. That be me. I just can't help it. And I'll keep on running, and then people will think that I'm all doped out of my head, which I'm not even close to my gourd. I just happen to think way too much about way too many things. So that way I can just keep it on that point. Just to say, I like when everybody chopping it up with each other. Well, yeah, it's always important to engage the room. I try, but half the time, that's the only time when people try to say some wild, sly crap to me. And I'll be sitting up here like in the typing room going, oh, yeah, I might say one or two things, but I'm just like, whatever. Because it doesn't ever make sense to me. Let me see how this works. Of course, people are crazy. That's the fun of being people. Now you see me? Now you don't. There I am. There I'm not. I love that one. Just a bench, because sometimes the bus stop, which I just realized I didn't even put that up. I should have put welcome to the bus stop. But like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a long stream. So go figure, yeah? Only thing I don't like about using this phone is I don't have the capture technology. So like I can't watch a video on here. I'd have to have a computer to do it. Then I can share the screen. Or it kind of works if I had like Streamlabs, but I'm not paying for Streamlabs. The only reason I keep this one is because I'm broadcasting to 3 different spots right now. Plus, it's pretty darn cheap. And I am cheap. Extravagance, thy name is not the wicked. So, y'all got plans for this day or evening, depending on said location? That even means you, Merlina. You got work today? Or are you, Caitlin? Oh, wait, no, I remember now. You're still in the middle of bake sales and stuff. You got to make banana pudding and whatnot. Delicious banana pudding. Yes, yes, Caitlin. I remember the convo. Caitlin agreed to do a lot of baking. For a grad party and banana pudding as well. And I'm like, oh, those are all delicious. Ah, yes. My sister, like I said, she built a chicken coop. It's a very nice looking coop. Let me see if I kept the picture. I don't know. Oh, okay. Now that's in my text messages. Never mind. I never downloaded them. Oh, 5 days off. Nice. Well, good luck building the ice, and you don't need luck. Luck is for losers. You got those skills. Ah, yeah, these on 60, and you're doing Juneteenth. You got a lot going on. I wish I could be out in Inglewood for the Kendrick Lamar show on Juneteenth. Just because I've never seen the guy in concert before, which is weird because one of my absolute favorite rappers is one of the people that taught him how to sauce on stage, and that was Mr. Tech Nine. Yeah, you're very welcome, Caleb. Wow, there's holidays and holy days are coming. And here I thought there wasn't anything to celebrate in June except Juneteenth. But also, I suck at following holidays. I have this rule about holidays. I don't really celebrate them, but I got nothing against anything that does. It's not like for any reason other than the fact that once my kid graduated high school, I thought I was done with having to remember when they're off. Oh, Ron, I didn't know you were still here, man. I thought you took off to go do your thing, you know. No disrespect. I was asking everybody what was up. Yeah, you got to go see different styles, right? All right, man, I don't do Father's Day. That's leave me alone day. That's a day where I don't want to be called for anything or anybody. I didn't want to hear dad, honey, homie, brother, God, nothing. Just blah, blah, blah. Nope, nope. Just that day, I want to sleep. I want to eat. I don't want to think. That's my gift to me. That could be their gift to me. And you know how well your family listens to you. Ah, anyways. Oh, okay, cool. Look at you. You got a whole metal detecting crew. You know what I miss doing? I miss ciphers. Like, that's something I like to do in person. I don't like to do them online. I like being on a cipher in person, you know, where you get a circle of homies. Somebody might drop a little beat, and then you'll just start dropping bars. That was always fun. That's why that video is so cool. You know, where they're like, then they're gonna hang out with a man. I don't really got no plans. Like, trying to understand that I'm not gonna pop in his hand. They like, nobody understands anything I'm saying because I'm going to go crazy. Then again, I'm just gonna keep it all the kind of amazing. Maybe I'll trip, maybe I'll flip, maybe I'll get real high. Boom, I don't really know what's going on inside my mind. You know, when you used to do stuff like that, those are just fun. Especially when you got yourself a human beatbox. That's the best part. Ah, yes, love a good cipher. I remember when me and him was rapping. I was on somebody else's stream one day, and this dude came on with an MF Doom mask on, and he was just rapping and rapping, and I'm like, all right. He threw a beat on, and I started rapping. Everybody's like, holy crap, you can rap. I'm like, no, no, I can't rap. Yeah, no, Easy got me. Easy and Sunfish had me do one earlier today. I'm taking one freestyle per day. You know, like how Essie Hinton would write one chapter a day after she wrote The Outsiders, just so she can keep writing. Oh, speaking of weather reports, oh God, abundant sunshine in the upper 90s. Yikes. Yeah, that was the best part. They had some good ciphers. I remember when they had Tech Nine on there. Oh, Busta Rhymes kicked a sick one. Kendrick Lamar kicked a sick one. Um, Slaughterhouse kicked off a sick one. Yeah, the ciphers are really good. Heck, even the Real Husbands of Hollywood did a good one. That was funny. Yucky to the ciphers or the BET Hip Hop Awards? Or are you saying yucky to the slaughterhouse? I don't get the context. Better be careful. You're over near Caitlin. She'll run you over. Oh, the 90 degrees. Okay, cool. I forgot all about that. And the worst part is, I almost said 98 degrees. I don't even. The only reason I remember them is because on that show, Just Shoot Me, when David Spade joined the group. That was great. Like, don't be dissing them ciphers now. Don't hit me. What I do this time? Note how I didn't ask what I did. I'm just like, this time. I'm sure I did plenty of stuff. I don't even rush to my own defense. People are like, I'm coming to get you. All right, wait in line. Now serving number 852. You said you don't know all three of the tenors. Only know the other two. I think the other one's named Jose. I don't know. I know Placido and I know Luciano. I think two out of the three are passed away too. I don't remember. Oh, Jose Carreras. Oh, now they got a new one called the Element Trio. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I was looking something up. Uh, oh my God, what did you do to my nails? I cleaned them. Oh, hey, Mahia, how you doing? Hold on a second. Let me get this going. The screen's frozen, so you got to give me a moment. There we are. Everything's fine. It's just early, trying to wake up. Takes me forever. I'm not young and spry no more. Where they just wake up ready to take on the world. I'm like, oh God, I gotta put on shoes. I gotta put on clothes. I gotta go somewhere. And I end up doing it. Hey, and I appreciate that. It's always cool to stop by and say hello. Just kicking it, listening to the birds chirp, do the absurd twerk, think of all the stuff that makes me put in the work, or maybe just thinking about things that don't make no sense and being not content offended by the things that I get. Then again, it could be recompense that makes sense to all the senseless. And then again, I could get on part with the parts I'm in, or I could sit around here contemplating sin and maybe begin again to offend, or maybe just try to chill out with a friend. Don't really know if this stuff is ever going to end, but I'm just going to keep on doing it, never going to pretend. That stuff. The Anubis charge plan. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, only reason why mine is on is because like I said, I passed out with it charging. I lucked out. I'm not twerking. When I was growing up, we called it booty popping. What happened? Yeah, the Anubis phone plan. Because anytime I'm on somebody's live, my phone's always gonna die. Because I barely ever charge it. I don't like being communicated. Like, I miss having a pager. I really do. I keep telling everybody that. Because like a pager, you can decide if you wanted to answer somebody. With a cell phone, you can't say I missed it. I know, I know, I know. I said that. I know I said that. I know. I was trying to, I was trying to deviate from it and do some mental gymnastics and make you forget, like woo, that kind of deal. But it didn't work out. Hey, Susanna, how you doing? Nice to see you. Man, everybody popping up. Nice. It is getting so bright out here. That's what I look like on camera. No, I know what I look like. That lets everybody know that I'm still kind of crazy. And I'm shiny because it's hot out here. Well, it's cooling down now, but it's gonna get hot again. I just saw the weather report and I'm like, no, I'm gonna be inside with the air conditioning. 95,000. Wait a second. It's like, oh, okay, never mind. It's barely. It's almost like 7 p.m. where you're at. Okay. I only know time zones. I don't ask personal questions. It's almost against my religion. Woo! What smile? Oh, the smirk. Great. See, this is why I don't get on camera. I'm supposed to be serious faced. Much love. But see, my head wrap ain't as big no more because I cut off all my hair. It's growing back in though. I got to reshave it. Same as like my stash and beard. I got to cut that off again. But I finally did it. Took me forever. Yeah. Let me see here. The cherries ain't came in on this one yet. What's today? Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Okay. And this is the pecans. They haven't started to come out yet. Probably about August. Either that or the squirrels have already gotten to them. Whichever one comes first. Mm. This is actually a mask. I call it a head wrap because I wear it on my head most of the time. Yeah. Now we got squirrels. We don't got chipmunks. As far as I know, they don't. We got chipmunks. I only ever see the squirrels. Yep. I just have it like also, I just like wearing one. Like I've always had some type of lid on my head when I was letting it grow. And then when it's long enough, I get it braided or dreaded. I just want to hear this is the walnut tree. Got to get a new rope for it though, because one of the branches broke off. And that's what we used to have a rope on there. And we just pull it to like get them all coming down. That kind of deal. I love my braid. I used to love my braids. I haven't had them in a while too. Like only because I only trusted my mom to do my braids. Consistent out here. Both of the trees are pretty consistent. Let me see here. There we go. Unfortunately, like easy. Oh wait, I don't have to charge my battery, so that ain't unfortunate. But it is bright out here, and if y'all know me, I'm a night owl. So I'm gonna get back in the crib to where it's dark. Yep, I'm leaving. I might be back on later, like not tonight, maybe in the afternoon. I don't know. I don't plan these. That's why this one's called Impromptu. I don't plan any of this. I just be popping up. But I do want to wish you all well, and I do want to say much love to all of you. So, want y'all to have a good one, all right? Go check out some people. Go do your thing. And remember, I ain't a content creator. I'm just some dude who talks too much. That's officially become my ending line. Anyways, peace out.